Those are the custom items, and then I just need to select Wario, B-Dasher, Mushroom, Flower, this, Toad Circuit, and let's get into it. 2 hours later, just one more run. Maybe, but I probably won't be live for 2 more hours. I'll probably only be live for about an hour, so by the time this run's over, I'd expect I'd be pretty much done for the day, but we'll see. I have no idea what to expect here because I have never done 200cc. It doesn't feel that fast. Maybe it's because I've played so much max CC that this just doesn't feel that fast, but this feels really controllable. Maybe I shouldn't have even bothered with the mushroom tires. It might matter later on though. Yeah, this is way easier than I expected to control. Wow. And I got triple mushrooms, which is actually really good. Not like MK8 Wii U's 200s. I've actually never played 200 on MK8 Wii U. I've only played it on, oh, I missed the blue shell dodge. I need to practice that. I've played it on 8 Deluxe, but I haven't played it on Wii U. I've actually never played the Wii U version. Oh, a mushroom. Okay. Oh, good lag when I crossed the line. That's okay. It's very fast, much faster. Did they slow it down? I thought the world record times were kind of similar, though. From what I've seen, there's only like 2 to 3 seconds between the tracks, and it can actually vary in which way it goes. I think it's also partially based on differences in karts, though. Because you also have things like Wave 4 of the Booster Course patch, Booster Course Pass, which changed some of the stats. Also, it's really weird seeing this in lower quality after you've just played it in 4x upscaling. But I feel like it's fine just because I don't want to risk having any lag or anything like that. I mean, obviously I'll still have lag when I cross the line just because emulator is bad. But it's okay. The good news is emulator is allowed for CTGP7 speedruns. Although this isn't a category yet, I'll have to make this a category. Because no one's done a run of it. We usually only add things after people have done a run of it. So I guess I can be the first run. It's 200cc, why would they slow it down so little kids can won't fall off on Rainbow Road? Not an excuse. Yeah, that sounds about right, to be fair. That's unfortunate. I think Nintendo prioritizes their casual audience a little bit too much. It makes the game worse for people that are more competent at the games a lot of the time. But if you heard what I was saying about CTGP7 earlier, I have similar problems with CTGP7. I like a lot of things about the mod, but there's also a lot I would change if I was in charge of it. It's nothing against Pablo, he has a different vision for it than I would, so I respect what he's doing with the mod. How are little kids bad on 50cc? 50cc, the whole point is that it's easy. But I guess they do want to go fast. It's the whole Sonic mentality. Got to go fast. Also, my driving has been really bad so far. Yeah, I'm proving it there, but I probably should have at least tried 200cc before doing a speedrun, but, you know, it's fine to just do a blind speedrun. I haven't lost a race yet, to be fair. Oh, okay, water physics are weird. If you're bad at 50cc, then don't play. No. We want to encourage people to play. We just recommend they improve. Like, people who have never played a video game before, I would expect them to be bad at 50cc. But that's okay, they can get better. It is 50cc, but you can't expect everyone to have grown up with video games. If it's your first ever time playing a video game, you'll be bad initially. Ah, love the blooper changes. Where am I going? I'm all over the place. The water physics are really difficult with this. What are the changes? It just makes it slippery. Lowest CC time trial world record. I don't think anyone's done it. I've made a mod for 50cc time trials, but I don't think anyone's tried it. Which would be a mod for base game. CTGP7, I don't think anyone's done it with the CC selector. I don't know if the CC selector is even the same as base game. No, it's understandable to expect people to be at least decent at the game when they start if that's what you're surrounded by. I tend to try and underestimate people, and then that way I'm pleasantly surprised if they're better than they actually are, rather than overestimate people. I find it's better to over-explain things than under-explain things. Which is why a lot of the time you'll hear me explaining or re-explaining things that I've already explained, or things that you would consider to be basic and should be understood by most people. Like things like the startup boost, or the respawn boost. Especially the respawn boost. I've had people ask me how to do respawn boosts before, and it's one of those things where if you've played the game for a long time, you might just not expect people to not know how to do it, but the blooper is so bad. Wow. If you can't disable it and we're moving to this for lounge, that's going to be really painful. Oh, was that you I explained that to? I honestly didn't remember who it was. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned for lounge, because Ryan wanted to make it forced on CCGP7, but the blooper's going to really harm that. I might need to look through settings a little bit more to see if there's a way to disable it entirely. You're just like Rick from Rick and Morty, you don't explain things, you just let the person in question wing it. Yeah, I'm always more than willing to help people out. Okay, 8 minutes. I mean, I'm beating the 150cc world record, even with that terrible driving, so that's okay. You like over-explaining in everything in life, science, sport, anything. Things would benefit being explained from different points of view and different angles. Absolutely. Over-communication is always better than under-communication, in my opinion. Because under-communication causes so many problems that can be avoided by just actually trying to communicate with people. The entire world's problem is that people just immediately assume things about other people instead of actually listening to them and communicating with them. The world would be a completely better place if people actually communicated with each other properly. That's a red shell. Yeah. I should not have overtaken there, but that's okay. It's hard to play 200cc having not played it before. Especially with CPUs being good at item usage. Okay, I need to catch up. That's so much easier to do in this. If it's science, you're going to over-explain it so much it's not funny. Okay, can understand that. I over-explain Mario Kart a lot to people. Even in my real life, if people ask me what I've been up to, I will over-explain Mario Kart to them. Oh, thank you for slowing down for me, Toad. I appreciate it. Still haven't lost a race somehow. Don't know how. This has been absolutely awful driving from me. And the bloopers are not helping. I can't believe there's not a way to turn that off. That surely has to be. I can't believe they would add a feature that you can't disable. It might just be a setting I haven't seen yet. But I don't know. Maybe it is just always there and I have no choice but to get used to it. Oh, this track's so fun on 200. This would make for such a good task. There's no setting. Wow. How can you make it permanent when there's offline modes where you might just want to mess around with a speed mod and play vanilla? Making it permanent is ridiculous in my opinion. I understand that he can make the changes for online with Custom Track Worldwide. So that's fair enough because it's online. It's in a mod pack. If you want people to play using your mods, that's fair enough. But like, forcing people to play offline with it, I don't know about that one. You're a giga nerd and love physics. I really don't understand physics at all. I do love space and black holes and things like that, but for whatever reason, I really struggled with physics in school. And you'd think it would be something I'd be good at, because I'm actually decent at math. But for whatever reason, I understood the conceptual parts of physics really well, but all the application of it, I just could barely do. I see. Mushroom Gorge is apparently difficult. That's good to know. Do I do glider cut or can I just do this? Let's go. That was such a clean turn cut as well. That might be the cleanest I'll ever do turn cut. Or gap cut, whatever it's called. Gap jump? I don't know. Yeah, gap jump, that's the word. Is that a blue shell? No, it's a red shell. Okay, we're fine. There we go, 127.0. The great thing about this is that the lag across the line doesn't matter in terms of in-game time, and any leaderboards for CTGP7 uses in-game time. As long as I'm at 100% speed for most of the run, it doesn't matter. Because, especially at that point, you're not even still playing. It's when I'm crossing the line, it's just updating the physics engine or something, I guess. No, it's because it's switching from letting you take control versus letting the game take control. I have seen that in the code. And I would imagine that would be why it lags. Because it's making changes to the game state. You don't know math at all? You don't study all of this? I can't read the rest of that while driving. And you can learn much more different things like that. Yeah, you can learn a lot without understanding the math, but in school at least, pretty much all of physics was math, and I just couldn't do it, even though I'm usually quite decent at math. I understood the theoretical side of it, but that was barely any of the exam. So I ended up really struggling with it overall. I've just given Mario a massive lead, but that's okay. This could be fast if I do that. Yeah. Look at me strap finding on 200cc on my first attempt. Oh, okay. Oh, and I got a mushroom, but I just used it too early. I'm so bad at dodging blue shells. Hi, bomb. Where are all the bombs flying all over the place today? I didn't even beat the 150cc world record then. That's kind of sad. It's been a lot of books, really. Yeah. I really enjoy reading about things like physics, but it's always portrayed in a scientific way instead of focusing on the beauty of it. I'm so much more interested in the theoretical side of why the universe is like this than being able to calculate why, like, the actual data of the universe. Just tell me about the universe, don't make me do math relating to the universe. Like, sure, in some aspects, like, if you're wanting to be an engineer or an architect or something like that, you need to know how to do the math side of physics. But for the average person, it's way more interesting to just learn about the universe, learn why things work like this. I feel like people would love science so much more if it was done in a better way. Aww, I did the glitch so well, and then there's just a car there. I don't even know if the glitch will be faster in 200. Oh, I missed that glitch as well. Okay. We could talk about MK7's physics, because MK7 has a physics engine. It's a weird physics engine, but it does exist. Probably the weirdest thing about MK7's physics engine is just the way it reacts to hitting walls and things like that. Like, things like wall boosts existing is so strange. I don't actually know why wall boosts exist. I've never looked into it. You'd think wall boosts would be one of those things where it shouldn't exist, but it just does. It does briefly, but you have a capped velocity, I think. Like, you can see you start falling a bit there, and then if you tilt down, you fall faster, so I guess not fully. But there's a lot of random things where it's just... yeah. Which I guess that does match real life physics because of terminal velocity, right? Yeah, this is second course in Flower Cup. Woohoo Loop is first course in Flower Cup. That's such a bad place to get hit by this silly blooper. I don't even mind getting hit by the red shell there because it makes no difference. Where am I going? There's also some weird things about like mushroom physics where if you slow down on a mushroom, you bounce further and faster. I don't know. I guess it's to prevent you from getting stuck and not being able to make a jump, but it seems weird to me. Okay, 154, nice world record. Wario does make funny noises. I prefer Koopa's noises in general, I think, although Toad is some good noises. Especially in MK64. The N64 version of Mario Kart has such incredible voice lines for Toad. You have I'm the best and things like that. It would be cool to make a mod of MK7 with MK64's voice lines. Oh, okay. Off into the void I go. Yeah, with the shock it does make everything funnier. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Aww. This track's actually really hard on 200. I was hoping to get a draft there. It would have been so funny to have a draft. I wonder if I could do turn cut. Apparently not. Bye-bye, Luigi. Something tells me this might be my first race I don't win. Wait. Never mind, I still win. I'm so good. Ignore the fact I'm over 10 seconds behind the 150cc world record. How? Because I'm just skilled at this game. It was all skill, zero luck. There's never any luck in my speedruns. I would never speedrun a luck-based game. Just don't check my last 4 live streams, which have all been Mario Party. Those don't exist. And they don't count. They're completely skill-based. It's actually really nice to just do a chill speedrun like this, because I'm not having to pay as much attention to doing great, because I've just never done 200 or this category before. So I'm just able to talk a lot more and just have fun with it, rather than taking it so seriously. Like, I love speedrunning, but I will say, there's a big part of me that wishes that it was a lot easier to just talk and vibe with other people while speedrunning. It's part of why I've been enjoying Mario Party so much, because there's so much downtime in the speedrun that you can actually interact with people well. I was playing it last night in a voice call as well. I just have a slight Mario Party addiction right now, and that's okay. It's okay to get addicted. Yeah. It's so funny to me because I don't have 7TV set up that people just occasionally type 7TV emotes and then I just get to see the text. I find that almost funny than actually seeing the emote. No, my red shell. My red shell. Me get hit by red shell. I finally lost a race. That's so sad. Enable 7TV? Yeah. At some point. I'm sure at some point I will want to enable 7TV. It's just, do I really have to? It's so much funnier to just see people type text messages of emotes. And I don't really want to manage it, and I don't know who to trust with managing it. Like, Julius is an option, Taco's an option, but whether or not they'd actually want to do it and would put decent emotes and not the most absurd ones I've ever seen. I don't want the cat spam. And I know the cat spam would happen. Just give Taco control and he'll give me 500 emotes in 20 minutes? Yeah, but that's the problem. What if they're all just like bah? Or like the llama emote? What if he adds the llama emote to my channel? We can just have more llama emote. And I can also add a channel point redemption to remove the llama emote. I can make you work for it in 2 channels. Although you haven't even redeemed it in the other one, so... Okay. You could buy it now in his channel, but points? That's true. Yeah, you have a lot of channel points. You have all my channel points, actually. When am I getting my channel points back? Only 140k after someone nuked VIPs? So true. I'm up to about 80k again after giving you 130k, so I don't know what you've done with my channel points. They're all gone. It's so sad. Not in this channel, Joe. We're talking about someone else that we're both friends with that streams. He's a mod in my channel. But considering how infrequently I actually do predictions, that's... Or remember to do proper predictions, that's not bad. LC Taco, he does Mario Party speedruns. I know him originally through Monopoly, because we both played Monopoly DS. That's so many coins. What happened there? What happened here? Why are there so many coins everywhere? Oh, are you subbed to him right now? Nice log emote. No, not you, Joe. I know that is... You've been subbed to him since last September? Oh. I've never actually subbed to him. I just get random people gifting me subs. Wario is very much crying. He didn't win every race, and Wario is a perfectionist like me. I've actually never subbed to a Twitch channel, but I've been gifted so many subs that I just get ad-free viewing half the time anyway. I don't use an ad blocker though. I've thought about setting one up, but... I'm too lazy to set one up, so I just get gifted subs instead, and it just works out for me. Is it weird that 200cc and MK7 actually feels easier to control than an 8 and 8 Deluxe? This doesn't feel that fast. This almost feels like it's how the game was meant to be played. Like, there's certain parts that you can tell aren't made with this in mind, but this entire track feels like it was built for 200. Maybe it's just because I'm using mushroom tires as well, though. But I'm not struggling with any of the corners at all, and I would have expected to. Oh, Wario cried about him having coins. He does definitely like coins based on his game. But yes, I am the one playing Wario, unfortunately. Well, or fortunately, I don't know. I like Wario. There's a reason I've used him in my tasks over the other large, heavy characters. I prefer him over Honey Queen or Bowser, at least. Which I know either you or Pierre would disagree with, because I know one of you likes Honey Queen. I don't remember which one, though. But Wario's the smallest hitboxes, or not hitbox, but visual. Like, he takes up the least space on the screen. So that's nice as well. Honey Queen faster? See, I simply disagree. You forget about the Wario double hop speed bonus. Least fat? So true. Which is weird, because you'd expect Wario to be one of the bigger characters, but Bowser's just big and Honey Queen is an actual giant bee that has been shrunken down to stick into a cart, so... Okay, how's this bit gonna work? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. This entire track won't play as well on 200, just because it's really tight to begin with, but... It's hopefully not too bad. Wait, can I do the glitch? Oh. I definitely can, I just need to align better. There's something about it, it's hard to explain. They're talking about it, but it's not quite the same. Yeah. I don't have anything more to say than just yeah. The shrunken "Here we go" is so funny. It reminds me of might be a slightly more niche reference, but maybe not. The "Here we go" that Mr. Bean said when he was the Mario Kart Wii player, not the like Rowan Atkinson one. But when he was getting the 32.6 on Wario's Gold Mine, that here we go reminded me so much of that. Oh, can I do that glitch in 200 then? It's a reference. I got night cold. Oh dear. I got coconut mold on the last track and now I'm getting night cold. This is so sad. Toad's gonna beat me again. I think I saw that. I actually saw you on a random YouTube short comment on a Doctor Who short. I think it was like 2 months ago. I don't remember what the short was, but I just was scrolling through the comments and then I just saw you in the comments. I haven't actually watched the newest season yet though, so don't spoil anything about it to me. I'm a little bit behind on catching up on media stuff. I'm looking forward to watching it though. I actually thought the last season, season 1 of Shooty, was actually really good. I know it was not the highest reviewed, and there were a couple of bad episodes. I didn't like the Space Babies episode. But I think overall it was a really solid season. It's one of the better seasons we've had in a long time. It was Cartoon Magician. This track is requiring a little bit more focus, unfortunately. I've been having so much fun not having to focus on most of these tracks, and now I'm just on Piranha Plant Slide, and this track's just hard. Oh, and there's going to be a blue shell in a second. Wait, can I avoid that? I don't want to get... Oh, no. Okay. I really need to learn how to dodge blue shells properly. I don't play online enough to know this. It feels important, though. 200cc. Yep. I am indeed doing 200cc. It's interesting. Never done this before. I've never even, like, casually played 200cc in this game. But I'm having to learn how to play 200cc on the fly. I don't know any 200cc exclusive strats, but that's okay. Another blue shell, really? Right when I get to first? Oh, you haven't seen Jodie's last season? I would say her last season was probably her best season, but it still had some issues. But I did enjoy quite a lot Shooty's first season. To be honest, I preferred Shooty's season to the David Tennant specials. Which is weird, because I did really like David Tennant as the Doctor when he was the 10th Doctor, but... Yeah, I think I'm actually entirely caught up on New Who, other than the episodes that have come out in the last month. I don't think there's I might have missed maybe a couple of Capaldi episodes, which I do want to go back and watch, because I really like Capaldi, but... Yeah, I don't think the writing was good, which is the main issue with Jodie Whittaker. Her personality is perfect for the Doctor, but the writing just was not there for her. It did not let her shine. Capaldi's great. I think it was just, at the time for me, it was such a big shift from going from Matt Smith to Capaldi, because they're so different from each other that it made me not watch most of the episodes live. But then when I went back and rewatched them like a year or two later, it was actually really fun. So I might have missed a couple of the episodes in specifically Capaldi, and I do want to change that, but what I have seen of Capaldi, which I think is like at least 99% of the episodes or something like that, it's very few I missed, if any. It's been great, and I want to rewatch the entire Capaldi run to begin with. The Bill Potts storyline I actually really liked. I know that's one of the more controversial ones online, but I love what they did with Bill. That red shell just broke on the wrong wall. Okay, good surviving. See, I don't think the Doctor and Yaz had chemistry. Both of them were way too emotionally unavailable for that to be any kind of good ship. I don't think it works. I think, to be honest, I kind of like the Doctor not having as many romantic interests. I like the 10 Rose arc. I don't like what they did with Amy Pond and Matt Smith. Because Rory was perfect to her, and I don't like the fact that they made there also be tension between her and the Doctor. It doesn't make sense in my opinion. Like, the dynamics between Clara and Capaldi were some of my favorite, just because there was such an age gap that they didn't want to put any romantic tension in there, so instead they made it so that they were actually just friends bantering with each other. Going on a full Doctor Who rant. If you've never seen Doctor Who, I don't know how much of what I said just makes sense, but... I've been watching Doctor Who for my entire life pretty much, so I've really invested in it. Well, yeah, that... I don't know if you want me to spoil it, but... I don't remember when in the last season things, like, the ship part comes from. But they did actually kind of tease it in the show, and it just doesn't work, in my opinion. It's a good show, I'd recommend it. I know a lot of people say to start with Tennant if you're getting into it for the first time. But, to be honest, like, I wouldn't recommend starting with Classic Who. I would recommend starting with New Who. But I actually really like the Christopher Eccleston season. So I think you just start at the start if you want to get into it. I could see it with Rose and 10, but there's still issues. There's some good classic seasons. I've watched the Hartnell seasons, which I thought were a bit slow-paced, but then Tom Baker's decent. And I've seen some of Sylvester McCoy, actually, and I actually quite liked the way he did it, which is a bit controversial, but... I think overall, New Who is way better than Classic. Do the shortcut? How'd I do? Oh, I was watching David Tennant when I was like 7 or 8. Actually, maybe even younger. Because I'm 21 now, so his seasons would have been when I was like 5 or 6 maybe initially. I think I saw some of them late, but I saw a lot of them early. Yeah, people don't have to start with Classic. I don't think they should. I think Christopher Eccleston is the best introduction to Doctor Who that you can get. Because Christopher Eccleston has the humor without any of the romantic tension. It's just pure Doctor Who in my opinion. Christopher Eccleston is like Peter Capaldi, but he's a bit younger, and I feel like a lot of people would be able to connect with him a bit more initially. Capaldi grows on you the more you watch him, but Eccleston's just a great Doctor. This track with mushroom tires feels so bad. Oh, and I don't beat the train. Double snipe. Let's go. Oh, okay. I guess I slow-owned him too. I was going to try and snipe someone again. Oh, that's a bomb. I always forget you don't lose items in this game when you get hit by a bomb or a blue shell, though. I'm way used to Wii Online. Or way more used to Wii Online, because in Wii, that's not a thing. Okay. I need to hit the glider. I'm getting stopped by so many trains. Wait, do I beat this train? Just about. The CPUs are actually handling 200 really well as well, which is nice. One of the other, like early 2010s, late 2000s British shows that I want to rewatch is actually Merlin. Merlin was so fun to watch for the first time, and I haven't rewatched it yet. Yo, thanks for the luck, MIDI. Do CPUs do items randomly, or is there any rules? I don't know. have barely looked into the CPU code. I looked into it enough to make a mod to replace my character with a CPU, so I have that as a mod, which I want to do something with at some point, but I haven't decided what to do yet. I have an idea, but I don't know if I want to upload it on my main channel or my second channel. But yeah, I don't know how the actual items work with the CPUs. I think they have a separate item table compared to the player, from what I remember. Do it on main? We'll see. It depends if I just stream it and do like a slightly edited cut on my second channel, or if I do a really polished video. I'm not sure how a polished video would work in terms of that. This mod looks nice. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to play on some of the tracks, like this one. This one's a bit harder, but 200cc has actually been really fun so far. It doesn't feel too fast for this game. What do you mean by item tables? In the game's code, there was probability tables for the items for different situations. And so like the box on this track, for example, I can actually go to it. But the box on this track has a different table compared to other things, like this box here, where you're guaranteed either a star, triple mushrooms, or a single mushroom. In general, the player has different probabilities compared to the CPUs, but there's also different probabilities between offline and online. It gets more traction, true. But the reason my main channel gets more traction is because I'm selective about what I upload there. Is that the end of Leaf Cup? No, I've still got 2 more tracks. Yeah, it ends on Maple Treeway. I put a lot of time into all of the videos I upload on my main channel. So I do have some lower effort videos I have planned for it, but I think they're still really interesting ideas, and the way I wanted to do them was with a fully edited video. Whereas on this, like for something like the CPU one, I have an idea that could work, but I'll have to see how well I can actually make it come together. I might end up editing it and then deciding what channel to upload it on. So it might be the highest effort second channel video I've ever done, or it might be main channel, we'll see. That's not coming for a bit though. I have other videos I'm working on first. No, the special item box there doesn't have any impact on the others' tables. But what I'm saying is I think the base item tables are different for the player and the CPU. So I think it's just different if a player hits an item box versus if a CPU hits an item box in Grand Prix. Or in this case, versus. This bit's a bit hard to drive in 200. Brake drift there though, and still a decent time. Bit less lag now as well. I'm wondering if my PC was doing something in the background earlier. Yeah. There's a lot of weird details about this game like that. Like, the Maple Treeway leaf piles have their own distributions, but I don't think that's in an item table. I think that's in the game's code. Because I was looking at that, and there's different options for how the leaf piles are determined. I think from the game's perspective, the CPUs are playing offline, but if we're talking about like first person from the CPU's perspective, maybe they are playing online. Oh, you're too fast to get the coin from the leaf pile. Wow. I wonder if you can do shroomless turn cut. Stay on the track. Come on. Oh, okay. Can't do that either. This track definitely wasn't made for 200. Do CPUs have consciousness? Maybe not in this game, but in some games I would say maybe they do. There are some things that are said in other games that are just a bit too creepy. Oh. I think I just broke the blue shell. I've never seen this before. What? Is this sound just gonna play for the rest of the game? Has this ever happened to anyone before? I don't... Oh, wait, there's this blue shell. Hang on. I just saw it. Oh, it died in the cannon. Okay. I've never seen that before. I think I fell off at the same time it was about to go target me, but then it was at the exact same frame or something, so then it got confused because it was trying to lock onto me, and I just wasn't there to lock onto. But... yeah, I've never seen that happen before. It's so much quieter now. So that was a new experience. Oh, I still got second. There was a banana there. Does the blue shell have a texture when no one's looking at it? If a tree falls and no one hears it, did the tree make a sound? That's the kind of question you're asking there. The blue shell actually probably doesn't have a texture when no one's looking at it, though. Because of the culling. As like, on... like, for example, on this track, the temple probably doesn't have a texture right now. If you remove the checkpoints so that it doesn't handle the culling, it doesn't update the textures, so things stay invisible. I've done that on Neo Bowser City before. And the, like, S section doesn't have a texture when you're at the start line. I should do glitch here, maybe. Not like full glitch, but respawn. But maybe respawn's slower. I don't know. Culling. It's a programming thing for where if things are far enough away from the player, the idea is you make the textures disappear to save memory and resources. There's quite a few places where you can see it happen in the base game without any sort of mods. If you drive back and forth in certain areas, you can see things come in and out of view, and it's because of the culling. That might be faster, actually. I've never had Uber Eats. I don't know, like, is Uber Eats just like a delivery service from anywhere, or is it more like a food shopping thing? I can't believe I just failed the glitch. I'm so washed. Uber but DoorDash, fair enough. I kind of know what DoorDash is. I find most of those services to be too expensive, so I don't look at it. Yeah, it's pretty late for you at this point. I know it's for food, I just didn't know specifically what. It's what, like 11 PM for you now? Something like that? I know it's late. I don't know if you were at 5 hours difference or 6 hours difference right now. Okay, wait, can I hit this? Let's go. What? Okay. What if I go for ultra shortcut? $11 PM for you? Okay, yeah, it's 5 hours difference for us right now. I don't know if I want to be over here, actually. This is kind of scary. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, it is very expensive. Okay, wait. No. Oh, just about survived. Okay. That bomb nearly hit me as well through the floor. I can actually go up top here and then save a bit of time like this, maybe? Because the water's hard to control. I nearly actually got Ultra there. I was a little bit off angle, but I went for it. Oh, the red shell. Yeah, Toad wins this one. That's okay. Dog. You got there eventually. Just the triple attempt at it. It's okay. I have a lot of spelling errors too. Okay, Fire Pillar. This track feels really not made for 200. Some of the tracks have felt really good on 200, and then there's others like this where it just feels terrible. This end section works, kind of. Just a bit of brake drifting required. Yeah, getting towards the end of the run. I don't even know if it was faster to dive off there, but it felt faster. Oh, definitely not faster to fall off there. Back into first, though. Oh, I missed the boost panel. Do I go for the turn cut? Didn't mean to pause. Ah, so close. I went for it. It was funny. For the in-game time, the pause just gets added onto it, which is fine. I wanted to align for it. It seemed funny to go for the pause buffer strat to just get it, but... Does it hurt the blue shell's feelings when you dodge it and explodes on the ground? See, this kind of reminds me of a thing from the voice call we had the other day. We were doing like a Mario Kart 7 themed Cards Against Humanity, and one of the things that ended up coming up from that was a blue shell with daddy issues. And that's exactly what your message reminds me of. So maybe it does hurt the blue shell's feelings. This track's so fun on 200. full projection? What do you mean? Projection's English, yeah. I don't know if it means the same thing in French and English, but... the translation would be, in English, you were saying that I'm the one with them, not the blue shell. Yeah. Oh, I fell off there. Oh, and I get hit by that blue shell now. That's unfortunate. Just the extreme steering change there saved me. Oh nice, I actually got the glider. That's gonna hit the asteroid. Okay, we're fine. Can I make it to the finish like that? Not quite. Tired like a bicycle. That is certainly a way to make a pun. Is it even a pun? Some kind of joke. Local Bilver Tires changes name to MKWilliam. Thanks for the congrats on the world record. I worked really hard to improve it by 0.2 of a second. Yep, 135.0. I'm really happy with that time. I was hoping to get the sub 35, but I'll let Arjon go for that instead. Oh my. I forgot how bad the underwater section is in any speed other than 150. Not so much Citra allowed, too much acid. Good thing this is Azaho and not Citra. That's a bomb. I'm gonna use my mushroom to catch up. Can I do the glitch with mushroom tires? Oh wait, I'm actually gonna go for the other glitch, hang on. Did not work. There's a theoretical glitch where you can use the slope from there to get over the invisible walls. There's a video of somebody doing it in 150cc, but on the wrong side and not staying on the track. And we haven't even been able to recreate it with TAS yet in order to see if it's faster. Not my face. I need my face to be able to see. I'm just gonna have fun with this again. Let's go for another glitch. But this time the regular one. Nope. Way too hard for me to do that in 200. Where am I going? I'm not taking the speedrun seriously at all, if you can't tell. It's just time save for the next run. That's how I always take it. Exactly, it was a noob shock. It wasn't my fault. Everyone else just sucked, and I got punished for their mistakes. Just not my fault. I made 0 mistakes in that entire Koopa Cape, and it just all came from the other players just messing up, and it ended up harming me. If I was in better lobbies, I'd be doing so much better. It's just hard to play against bad players. I really like the music on this track. I also like being a Wario pancake. Makes me hungry. Yeah, this music just gives me a good vibe. There's a position count glitch when you do that shortcut? I never knew that. So you can do that shortcut to avoid a blue shell because it will change you from first to second? Interesting. The Earth isn't flat, you're flat. What is this, Flat Stanley? Does anyone even know Flat Stanley, or is that just something I grew up with and no one else did? No idea. You know it? Okay, good. I didn't want to be talking about a completely niche thing. Okay. So it's not as niche, okay. Somehow more people know Flat Stanley than Doctor Who, I guess, but Flat Stanley, the concept was that I think there was like a whiteboard above his bed and it fell onto him, and instead of dying, he just became flat, so he was just like a 2D flat person walking around in the 3D world. He blew away like a kite at one point, I think. It was just one of those children's stories that we had over here. Ratio? What am I getting ratioed over? A Flat Stanley, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam mod could go so hard. Yeah, why are you ratioing me, Pierre? What did I do? L plus don't care plus didn't ask? Oh, because I'm using Wario, but Wario's just the superior heavyweight. I guess that green shell also wanted to ratio me. Unratioing me? Good. Yeah, but Honey Queen is just... People use Honey Queen because they want to be edgy. Wario's objectively better. It's like if people said Luigi was faster than Daisy because Mr. Bean had the world record on Wario's gold mine. No, that's just not true. Mr. Bean's just being edgy with his Luigi pick. I didn't realize I'd even got to the end of the speedrun. This has not been a fast speedrun, but that's okay. It's been fun. Maybe I'll play this category more seriously at some point. But this was just a blind speedrun because I'd never played 200cc before, and this seemed like a fun way to play for the first time. My favorite MK7 character? I don't even know the CTGP7 characters. Base game, probably Koopa Troopa. In terms of... with CTGP7... I think Kirby's in it, which I do like Kirby. Is Forful in CTGP7? That would be cool to get like a Forful Kart with his, what is it, spaceship, and then play as him as the character. Just a full Forful mod. You don't reply to noobs? What is this? World record discussion channel? 1:10:14. Definitely a fast speed run. At least I beat the 150cc world record. This was kind of fun. 200cc is so different than 9999cc.